Hello everybody, how you doing today? This is Saucony Prince of SauconyPrince.com, where we introduce you to yourself. And today I want to ask you a question. And that question is, how big is your dream? That's right, how big is your dream? You know, one of the things I hated about college was having to move. You know, because your lease runs out, you have to get a new apartment, and you find yourself having to move. And one of the ways I used to move at first was I would just take a bed sheet and put it in the middle of the floor. And everything that was in that room that needed to go, I would dump it in the middle of that bed sheet, grab the four corners, tie it up, and put it in the back of my car. Well, that was okay when I first started out. But as time went on, I accumulated more stuff. And it got to the point to where it's like, okay, I need some help. When you're talking about your dreams, if they're small dreams, you may not really need any help with those. If you just want to get a date, I'm sure that's not too hard to do. Let's say you want it to be in a long-term relationship and you want it to have a fulfilling marriage. Well, that's going to take a little more work. And I'm sure you're going to need to get some help with that. Well, let's just say that you wanted to lose 2 or 3 pounds. You really don't need a whole lot of help with that. But if your dream is to compete in the Ironman, you may need to get you a personal trainer. Let's say your dream is to own your own business. Well, you can go get a business license and open up a door and say, I'm in business. But if you want it to last, if you want it to have any longevity, you're going to need to get some help. You know, it reminds me, I was driving from a business trip earlier this year, and I was on the interstate. And I came up on a truck that had these little caution flags sticking out the back and had a little light on top. And on the back of it, it had a sign that said wide load. But that wasn't the wide load. That was one of the spotter trucks, because in front of it was a huge double wide trailer that somebody was moving from one place to the next. And in front of that truck was another truck, another spotter truck. It had on it wide load, same caution flags and same lights. And you know, I noticed even as they were going down the interstate, I started to notice the bridges that the interstate went under. They had these little signs at the top that say, okay, 13 feet, 2 inches, or 14 feet, 6 inches, or 15 feet, 12 inches. Okay, wait a minute. That's actually 16 feet. But you get my point. Each bridge actually had a label on to say how tall it was. And if the double wide trailer couldn't get up under there, they had to find an alternate route. And those trucks, those spotter trucks, they were in constant communication with the driver of the double wide trailer, because he had to make sure, okay, look, if what I'm coming up on, I can't make it under, we need to stop and we need to make an alternate route. So what am I saying? Your dream, if it's that big, you're going to need to get some help. And there may be people that come into your life that your dream is too big for them. You can't get under them. You may have to take an alternate route. They may not be a part of your journey. But you have to be willing to take that alternate route in order for you to get your dream from where you have it to where you want it. I talked last week about moving your dreams from your heart to your hand. And in doing so, if your dream is that big, you are going to need some help. And I encourage you today, get the help you need in order to move your dream from your heart to your hand, because if your dream is big, you're going to need some help. And look, this is Saucony Prince of SauconyPrince.com, where we introduce you to yourself. And we ask you to like and share this video. Thank you.